Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo with Doc Sports. You can find me at www.docsports.com. Today is your free play video for Monday, August 5th. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I at least hope that your weekend was better than mine because my weekend kind of sucked. My weekend outside of work was fantastic. I had a great time. But unfortunately, baseball betting was kind of like an anchor around my neck all weekend. Friday, threw up a bunch of blanks, not a good day. Saturday, only won with 3 plays, lost my 2 top plays, including another 7-unit play that just absolutely wasn't even close with Arizona and Washington. Naturally, they did not hit, neither one of those teams hit the ball or scored very much on Friday or Sunday, but on Saturday, wouldn't you know, 25 runs. There you go, that makes sense. The toughest one, the one that really pissed me off the most, to be honest with you, was losing that Mets total on Saturday. The team scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings. They scored 5 runs in the 9th inning, which was ridiculous. They ended up scoring 11 total runs against a 9.5 total, and 5 of them came in the 9th inning. I mean, that was just bad beat central there. That was a bad number by the books. The Arizona one, okay, I missed. That's the way it goes, but that Mets one is a game that we should have won, and that would have given us a winning day for that Saturday. So that one really irritated me, but we bounced back on Sunday, went 4-1, had a winning day, salvaged something, I suppose, but still not my best weekend. So, we're just going to keep grinding, going to keep plugging away. I still feel good about where we're at in this baseball season, and I still think the best is yet to come, so we'll see what we can do. See what we can do this week. Also, we will have another NFL preseason release on Thursday. At Docs, we release our football plays for the weekend, 6 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday. Every Thursday from now until February, that is when our football plays will be released. I told you last week, I already know which games I'm looking at for week 1 in the NFL preseason. I have about 7 games that I have circled, and those are the ones that I'm really going to turn the screws on and really dig into this week. There'll be more news and notes that come out about who's playing, who's not, and how these games are going to set up. I'll get into that a little bit later in the week, but we went 2-0 during the Hall of Fame game, winning week to open the season. Let's do it again this week, shall we? All right, today's free play. We are going with the over 9.5, Texas at Cleveland, 8 o'clock. Aaron Savale, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name because he's only been in the majors for about 4 minutes. So Aaron Savale is making his 2nd career start today for the Indians. This is one of my favorite angles betting on Major League Baseball. I always like to bet against rookie pitchers making their 2nd career start. Whether a guy's terrible or not, that first career start, those guys have such adrenaline and such emotion. The family, 40 family members, they fly in to see the first career start. The other players on the team know that it's the guy's first career start, so they're giving that little bit of extra effort. There's always a lot of emotion that goes into that first career start, which is why I like to wait for the 2nd career start, because that's the letdown situation. Now everybody's just like, hey, you had fun in your first career start. That was great. That was emotional. Now prove that you belong here by grinding like the rest of us. There's always a letdown in that 2nd career start. This guy went 6 scoreless innings, Savale did, in his first career start, naturally. But this is a guy that started the season in Double-A. I think he is going to have a letdown against a pretty scrappy, pretty tough Texas Rangers lineup. These guys don't quit. There's no quit into Texas. That is why they have been one of the most profitable teams to bet on in Major League Baseball. They have some guys that can hit the ball. I think they're going to get on this rookie pitcher early. Also, Cleveland's been hitting the ball. They've scored 6 or more runs in 7 of their last 9 games. They're getting after it. The over is 5-1 in Texas's last 6 games, so they've been in a nice little groove. And the over is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams. Looks like Mike Minor is going to go for Texas, but keep an eye on that because I saw at one book that Ariel Jornado, I'm sure I'm butchering that name too, was listed. Now, that's not who's listed at my book, my personal book where I made this bet. They still have Minor listed. So keep an eye on that, on who's going to be pitching. You might have to wait until a little closer to game time to play this total, but that's what I'm looking at. Take the over 9.5, Texas at Cleveland. Also take a look at the over Atlanta at Minnesota tonight. I'll give you a twofer here a little bit, I guess. Atlanta, I watched them play all weekend, and they went 0 for 11 yesterday with runners in scoring position. I think they're 6 for 36 with runners in scoring position their last few games. They're kind of due for a breakout. 2 really good pitchers on the mound tonight. Well, one really good pitcher in Mike Soroka, and then another guy in Jake Odorizzi, who's either really, really good or really, really not good. Hopefully he's really, really not good tonight. But that was going to be my free pick. I threw it out there to you anyway. So that's it for today. Check back tomorrow for another free play video. In the meantime, carpe diem and good luck.